With Alignment, they took care of me absolutely instantly. They answer 24/7.
Since joining Alignment Health, I no longer feel like a burden. Why the heck didn't I do this sooner?
What a difference.
I got to get busy. I got a life to live.
Southern California Edison's Wildfire Recovery Compensation Program is now available. If you were impacted by the Eaton fire, you may qualify for direct compensation. File your claim directly with no legal fees, no litigation, and receive payment in months, not years. Designed with guidance from the experts behind the 9/11 Victim Compensation Fund, this effort puts you first. We're helping communities rebuild with support that's fair, fast, and direct. To file and learn more, visit sce.com/direct claims.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 35 years, we've battled against insurance company giants, and we've won a lot. Injured, we became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. There's only one, Morgan & Morgan.
At Superior Home Buyers, we're more than just a home buying company. We're a trusted local team here to help. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, whether you're downsizing, selling a rental, or need a fast and easy sale. We're here to make the process simple. Get a fair cash offer and a hassle-free experience from people who care. Call us today and let us help you move forward. Superior Home Buyers, SoCal's favorite home buyer since 2012.
SuperiorHomeBuyers.com.
Give her the forever jewelry she really wants at Kevin Jewelers. 3-carat radiant solitaire ring or 4-carat total weight earrings starting at $50 a month. Kevin Jewelers, 41 mall locations, financing guaranteed.
Welcome back. We are still seeing shower activity today. Snow levels at about 7,000 feet today and tomorrow, but some heavier cells moving through parts of Ventura County, the South Bay, San Gabriel Mountains. You guys have seen some heavy rain over the last several hours, but dry right now for a lot of Orange County and into the Inland Empire. That all changes as we head into the rest of the day. Expecting to continue to see a little bit of snow, not that much as far as accumulation, maybe another inch or two. Temperatures today below average for everyone, and right now it's 57 at LAX, 56 in Oxnard, 57 in Fullerton, and 34 degrees in Big Bear. As far as the rest of the day, partly cloudy. We've seen some blue sky. Maybe you'll see some sun breaks in the afternoon, but scattered showers in the forecast. These do weaken as we head into the afternoon. Expecting to see less than a half an inch today and then more rain tomorrow as another system that's colder moves through the area. 63 will be the high in Long Beach today, 61 for Van Nuys, 57 for Santa Clarita, 38 in Big Bear, and 70 today in Palm Springs. Back to you.
November snow falling in parts of the San Bernardino Mountains as a Pacific storm brings in cold temperatures.
Nearly 2.5 inches of new snow fell overnight after temperatures dropped. KTLA's Aaron Myers live for us in San Bernardino this morning with a look at the impact on our mountain communities. Looks a little windy out there, looks dry. What are you experiencing, Aaron?
Hi, ladies. Good morning. Well, on our way here, the 10, we had a pretty heavy bit of rain for a little bit, and then since then it's been pretty clear. We're actually seeing some blue skies even, but more rain is expected, more snow most likely as well over the next couple of days. Now here in San Bernardino, we are off of Highway 18 at Old Waterman Canyon Road, and you can see the fog is rolling in. It's actually a little bit lower than when we saw you last, and the CHP tells me that this is something drivers will be contending with if you're headed to the mountains today. They say the roads are also slushy. But take a look at what it was like last night. You can see some pretty heavy snow falling. This after a day of heavy rain in the area. Now last night temperatures, as you said, they started to drop quickly with snow coming down around 7,000 feet. And San Bernardino snow report saying they did get nearly 2.5 inches of fresh snow with this storm, but Big Bear residents are telling me they got a light dusting up there. Now, plows had already been in the area clearing mud and rock slides, but that soon turned to clearing snow from the roadways. And more snow is expected at higher elevations in the coming days. In Big Bear, we could see rain and snow today, with the chances of snow all the way into Wednesday morning. In Lake Arrowhead, according to the National Weather Service, rain is possible today and tomorrow, with a good chance of snow beginning tomorrow night into Tuesday night. And there are some road issues to be aware of. Caltrans says State Route 2 is closed at Islip Saddle and the 39 junction to Vincent Gulch Road due to a slip out on the roadway. This because of also heavy winds and severe rainfall. We spoke with Michelle, who had some issues coming down the mountain from Crestline this morning.
I just went looking for property yesterday, stayed up there, Crestline, came down the mountain, hit a rock about size of my, wheel here, and I drove down with the flat tire because I didn't want to stop on the road, so I made it to Starbucks.
And what were the roads like?
It was bad. It's really scary. I have the auto drive, so I just let it do the work.
Now, if you are headed to the mountains, it's a good idea to be prepared. Recommended to have a first aid kit in your car, a flashlight with extra batteries, phone charger, blanket, snacks, and water. Now, back here live as well, Caltrans also saying have those chains because many mountain roads are requiring at this time. As for the resorts up in Big Bear, they tell me they're not sure when they're officially going to open, but hopefully sooner than later. Reporting live here in San Bernardino, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you both in the studio.
Plenty of headlines from our nation's capital.
Here's what we are watching in Washington this morning. A federal judge blocks the Trump administration from withholding federal funding and threatening hefty fines against the University of California. The preliminary injunction issued late on Friday. The White House has been trying to remake elite universities that it perceives as hubs of liberal indoctrination and epicenters, rather, of anti-Semitism. It is halting federal research funding in an effort to prod schools into negotiations. Several top universities, including Brown, Columbia, and Cornell, have reached settlements.
Meantime, a feud has erupted between President Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene. In an online post, the president wrote he was withdrawing support of the Georgia representative because she was, quote, wacky, and that he would endorse a challenger in next year's midterm elections. Greene has been at odds with the president over the government shutdown and the loss of health care subsidies. The fellow Republican has also demanded the release of all files related to Jeffrey Epstein. In response to the president, Greene wrote, quote, I don't worship or serve Donald Trump, end quote.
And tensions rising between the United States and Venezuela. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro criticizing plans for U.S. military drills in nearby Trinidad and Tobago. Meantime, President Donald Trump suggesting that he has made up his mind on a course of action in Venezuela following multiple high-level briefings this week. Now, the U.S. military has amassed more than a dozen warships and 15,000 troops in the region as part of what the Pentagon is now calling Operation Southern Spear.
President Trump dropping tariffs on a handful of food items from Central and South America in an effort to help affordability. The tariffs being scrapped include coffee, beef, and several tropical fruits, including bananas. The move comes amid mounting pressure on the White House to bring down high consumer prices. The administration says the drop tariffs are no longer necessary, the tariffs that is, after reaching new framework trade agreements with Ecuador, Guatemala, El Salvador, and Argentina.
And the 2026 World Cup tournament will be here before you know it, right? The U.S., Canada, Mexico, all hosting games, and now the list is out for the best stadiums in America for the World Cup. The website Ticket Source placed SoFi Stadium 4th on the list, tying with Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium took the top spot. That was followed by Gillette Stadium in Massachusetts and MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. The rankings were all based on events hosted in the past, seating capacity, location, and of course, those reviews. What do the fans have to say about them? So we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
SoFi, 4th on the list, top 5, baby.
Yeah. Fans have a lot to say about Casey Montoya. She knocks
Oh,
it out of
boy.
the park with the weather.
Not sure where
with
she's
the
going.
forecasting.
Sounds like Lauren
All
got
good things,
coffee.
all good things.
I did just get a coffee
Okay,
refill.
good. All right, here's a Max Doppler behind me, and of course we are still seeing shower activity, heavy at times. Ventura County, you guys have had some of those heavy cells moving through. So is South Bay, in through parts of Orange County, Inland Empire. Again, these are scattered showers. San Gabriel Valley, you guys have seen some heavy rain for the last few hours, and we're seeing a little bit of those snow flurries moving through the mountains right now.